Yo, yo, yo. Thank you so much for tuning in to Conversations with Glo radio show brought to you by Conversations with Glo podcast. And if you want to know more information about Conversations with Glo radio show slash podcast, be sure to head over to convo with glo.com and sign up for the emailing list so therefore you can get more information about me, your girl Glo, and also the future guests that I will have on my show as well too. It's really lit if you come on over to the Facebook group on was Conversations with Glo, the Facebook group on Facebook, where we have a lot of different types of conversations, bonding time, all that good stuff. But it's a really dope group, and you should head on over and join that as well too. However, just don't forget to sign up for the emailing list again at convowithglo.com. I would greatly appreciate that. But y'all already know enough about me. I'm going to allow for my guest to introduce himself, and then y'all already know what we're going to do. Get into the conversation.
Yes, yes. Once again, it's your boy the Star. I'm back here with Glow. We about to chop it up. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna give you the uncut real. Um, 1/3 of Stars Atmosphere podcast. I promise y'all at some point we will podcast again. It's just life be life. And
Yeah, it is in a good way. Well, y'all already know. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Trey, for coming through and chopping it up with us. We're going to go ahead and get into that conversation. And the conversation is, should the talking stage be treated like a relationship?
oh, I'm gonna need a sip of the tequila for this one. My,
Okay.
my, my.
I'm okay. I'm gonna dive in a little bit first. I
What?
think it just basically depends on the the type of connection that y'all already have within like that talking stage, because everybody don't have that connection with someone in order for them to feel like that they need to actually treat it like a relationship. I know that, with me being a woman, and like if I know that I'm very like, if I'm intrigued with a person, um I feel like the talking stage to me is like, it's a talking stage, but it's more of like, it's like clingy to me. If you get what I'm saying, like I want to be
Yeah.
clingy a little bit. And it's just like, okay, should you be that way when it's in the talking stage? But I feel like that you can be, because you're actually showing someone that you're interested in them. What you think?
Uh, I'm kind of 50-50 because I mean
Okay.
I do feel what you're saying, like if the vibe is there, yeah. But I guess for me, when you're in the initial stages of talking, I mean you really ain't dealing with the person. I kind of feel like you're still talking to the representative because everybody on their best behavior at this particular stage. So it's kind of like you almost might set yourself up for a letdown a little bit because the other party may play along and that may not actually be how they rock. If that make any sense, like in the beginning, it's kind of lovey dovey, but kind of like when they actual personality actually show up to the party, they may not be as acceptable.
Could be right. However, how long do you consider a talking stage before you feel like that you want to go into a relationship with someone?
Couple months,
What's a couple?
well, like maybe like a month and a half. I feel like at least 6 weeks.
So what you're saying is that it takes 6 weeks for you to, because you just said, right? You just said that within the talking stage, you feel like that, you still getting to know the representative. So you're feeling, so you think like within that month that you've been got to know the person,
I feel like
like,
I know enough if I want to keep going. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, if
yeah,
I
okay,
got know enough to
okay,
where if I want to keep going, because we're in 6 weeks, we've at least been out 4 times, I think, at least 3, 4 times. I've had you in a restaurant type setting. I probably had you in a laid back environment, whether it's like a bar, lounge type. I probably had you like in a one-on-one type of situation where we've been alone. So I feel like I got enough scenarios on you to kind of gauge whether or not we compatible to kind of keep pushing.
okay. So basically, in order for you to decide whether or not if you want to go into a relationship with them, is how they act out in public.
No, it's just with each situation, you're gonna have to respond based upon what the date gives you. So I feel like
Okay.
I've had enough, enough different scenarios to kind of at least be like, okay, she either chill or maybe she a little over the top, maybe she is too quiet. So it's like I got enough to work with to where I feel like I
Okay.
can.
Okay. I get exactly where you're coming from in regards with that. However, I just feel like again when it comes to the length of talking time, I guess it just basically depends on that person because now people are not, how can I put this? People are wanting to stay more of friends and instead of trying to move forward into a relationship. However, in that type of setting, I feel like that within that, 6 months before anything, boom, you've been and found out everything that you need to know in regards with the person, how they act, how their patterns, and everything. And that will, I feel like that will allow for you to actually get to know who that person is for real, for real. Because
Yeah.
you talking about a month trap, and then you want to be my girl, and it's just like, damn, you jump into it, and then it's not what you, okay, you say the representative, and then you get to know that real person, and then it'd be like, do you think it'll be like a little bit too late?
Nah, I'm all about breaks. I learned that from being married before, and it's just if something ain't right, you just got to break. Cause people be trying to wait on things to fix itself, bro. It's not gonna fix itself. It's just go ahead and break. Like the faster you break, the faster you can go ahead and get to your 5 stages of grief and get right back in the game. That
What's the 5 stages of grieving?
I mean, let's see. You got first, you got denial. Um, I don't have them written down. But there's denial. What else is it? Denial is all part of disbelief, but I mean, it's just
I
the
get it.
missing that person stage. Um, the doubt of yourself, like, damn, I done picked wrong again. Like down in yourself that little period, and then where you have that finally get to the end, which is the period of peace, where you feel like you can go out here, step back out again. But yeah, it's just
Okay, so now that we're on that, because it sounds like, okay, boom, I know y'all, whatever. And the healing process, because you said 5 stages of grievance, right? So
Mhm.
basically, when you're grieving, you're trying to heal, right? Do you think that people should approach people
Why they
because
grieving?
while they're grieving and trying
Hell
to
no,
find their healing?
no. You gotta get
I
to yourself. You can still go out and have fun, but it's just like don't even think like don't even think about trying to like relationship anything. But like you can still go out and have fun. Like you want to grab some drinks, this, that, and the third. Because I feel like sitting in the house is worse I think it makes things worse. You can speed up your process by staying out and staying active. Don't get me wrong, you do need that time where you do have to heal, but it comes a time where you gotta say, I'm ready to step back out. Like I can't just stay in the house forever.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So, I don't think a person is fully healed if they taking their back, if they're taking, something that may have messed up their past relationships
Into
um
the new one.
into the new one.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But as I say,
Um
when you go out, you got to go out with the fellas, hang out, just kind of get back to doing you. Because I think in relationships we lose the individual because we basically combine two sides to make one. But so we do lose a piece of our individuality. So I think that's why I say when you go out with the homies, you start to find yourself again because that relationship mode it's a lot of things because the relationship is compromised. So you compromise on some things that you probably didn't agree with, what I
mhm.
mean, for the sake of the relationship. So just getting back to finding your balance. But I've just learned quick breaks, hard nose, things that don't work for you, don't make them work for you because they don't work for you. You just really delaying the inevitable. It just does not work for me.
Thank you. Because that leads back to something that I saw on Facebook, and it was a video. I think I seen it on Twitter first, but it was a video, right? And and it was this couple that was in divorce court, whatever cheaters court, whatever court they were in. And so they was asking the dude, are you gonna do right, blah blah blah? Because he done got caught cheating, right? And
Hmm.
then the man judge gonna say, I'm just paraphrasing y'all. The man judge gonna say, are you willing to do whatever it takes? Um, are you willing to do whatever it takes to be with her? And the dude said, nah. And I said, finally, somebody is choosing himself instead of actually trying to choose the relationship itself. Because after a while, like you said, you losing yourself in a relationship or whatever. And then you realizing like this is something that you don't want, and for it to be a man to decide like, hey, this is something that I don't want, then uh, kudos to you
Yeah,
because
you got to learn to choose yourself. Like I just feel like that's either side. Like it's just something just you don't agree with. Like it's just don't feel bad because it doesn't work for you. It just doesn't work for me. It's like you got girls who like do a lot of like I'm cool with girls traveling with the girls in the gang, but it's like some that just kind of OD. It's like every other weekend, like they on the mission, and it's just like that just shit just don't work for me.
yeah.
And it's fine. Go do you, but because it's somebody for everybody. It's somebody that don't want to do all that shit. They want to kind of kick it around the house because we don't work all week. I don't work all week. We just gonna be up under each other and kind of do our thing on the weekend. And once, twice, whatever. You go do your little local thing. But just all that running around, it just don't work for me no more. I don't run around like that no more.
And see y'all, it you don't have to settle.
Mm,
Okay,
don't.
you
Don't because
don't.
in the end, you feel so mad at yourself because it's like you knew this shit didn't work for you, but you rode it, and then eventually she gonna end up telling you anyway it's not working for her. So why sit in the floor and cry and listen to R&B? You can just go ahead and just hey, great, it's cool. It's cool because
Cause you
I
got
just
your
feel like we
five.
lie too much. When we do all that lying, we can't be friends after this over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that person may need to go do whatever she's doing, but if we break the right way and it's clean and like ain't nobody cheated, like it's always an opportunity for us to come back together if things change in their personal life.
Do you think within a talking stage with someone that person should be talking to other, that person can talk to other people as well too within a talking stage with you?
In the beginning, I think until that conversation's had, I think it's cool. I wouldn't be tripping. I kind of like the thrill of the competition. I want to be the, it's like old school flavor of love. I'm basically competing, trying to make myself because that's what kind of lets you know when they really digging you, when they kind of let you know that they done went ahead and cut everybody off because they kind of start asking about your phone activity. So, are you talking
Okay.
to other people? Yeah. So it's like I just trust me. After I got out of being married,
Trap said, yeah.
I learned to tell the truth. Tell the truth.
No,
Tell
for
the
real.
truth.
For
Because
real.
you be
Tell
trying to
the
keep up with
truth.
all them lies and shit. It's just too much. It's like I have gotten way further telling the truth. I was like, dang, I should have been telling the truth the whole time, just trying to come up with all these elaborate schemes and I mean it feel good. You sleep good at night because you're like, I ain't
You
lying to nobody.
do. You ain't lying to nobody for real.
Yeah, and it's you giving them the choice. If you want to deal with it, deal with it. If not, I totally understand. For
Yeah.
real.
I believe in options too, Trap. Like I
Yeah.
what bothers me the most is you not giving me an option. And that's
Yeah.
when that line shit come about. Like you're doing all this line instead of giving me an option as to what I want to do. I believe that everybody should be allowed options. Like
Yeah,
everybody
because
should be.
like even now, like my current relationship, like we had a baby together, like we didn't waste a whole bunch of time, like because we did know each other beforehand. But it's like they were interacting with somebody, like they worked with somebody I used to date. And this was way before, we met. I ain't have to disclose any of this. But when I seen her that day, I said, hey, I'm gonna talk to you when you get off. I ain't gonna say nothing about it while you're at work because I don't want to ruin, the day. But later on that evening, I was like, yeah, I used to talk to such and such, boom, 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 boom. And that was it. Then probably like, I don't know, maybe an hour later, she was like, yeah, she said something to me. I really wasn't gonna trip off it because it was before me. She said, but I just respect the fact that you told me because most guys ain't gonna say nothing. So old school me, I just would have just tried to keep it P. But the fact is, I'm like, if I wouldn't have said something, and she already said something, it already make it look like,
Oh man, what the fuck type shit is this? Like, first of all, I wouldn't even have told your old lady or whoever she is
I
to
agree.
you that
I
I
agree.
used to talk to you.
I
That
agree.
shit is bogus as fuck. And me personally, I just felt like that still could have been something. This is my opinion, not trap y'all. That shit still could have been kept to your goddamn self
Which I
because
agree, but
you
see, but
still
from knowing the
you still
person, it's like, well, let me go and put this out there because sometimes if I want to be messy and I just be feeling like
and that's
they want to
crazy because she turned around and she was messy for real. See
hmm
that's why I be saying like
keep
I
it P.
keep it. Do you not understand me?
Yeah, just keep it P. Like
I
I
mean,
done
and
been like, even
also
if my
keeping it
homie come
keep
around with one, if my homie like, okay, not like your best friend, but somebody like you cordial with, cool with, if they bring something through, like, bro, I'm not gonna tell that girl business. If she want to tell you, then that cool. But like, is I don't know how
yeah,
you
that's
feel
what I was
about
getting
it.
ready to
I
say.
can lose a
Like,
friend behind this.
right, like keeping it P is really minding your own goddamn business, really. I mean, to me, that's what I feel like. That's what it is. I feel like that it's minding your own business. So
Hmm.
therefore, I I went there, be like, oh, especially if we're not friends, we just work together, type shit. Like, girl, I'm not getting ready to sit up here and tell you that I used to fuck with your nigga, especially if it's been a while ago. It's not even that deep. And I just wish that some females just really knew how to, say just actually keep some things to themselves anyway. Like
Yeah,
everything
because
ain't just
it just wasn't necessary. You know what I'm saying?
it definitely
Like,
wasn't necessary. That's why I was like, hold up, wait a minute. That's some straight up goddamn type snitch shit. Oh gosh, they just yeah. Y'all females need to stop y'all mess for real. If you used to here go my spiel. If you used to talk to somebody and you see that somebody with somebody else, mind your business. It's not even
Facts.
that deep. You don't even need to go up, especially if y'all not friends. Y'all don't need
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to go up and make anything known about nothing. About
Yeah, I agree.
nothing. That was just that's my spiel, y'all.
Nah, for real, because it just has nothing. It's not relevant. And I'm talking about this was like high school, fresh out of high school, like year one, year two out of school. So it's like, wait, like really? I'm like,
Ain't know where in the fuck you just
bruh, dead ass. Because it's like you have to feel like you got to let this person know that I used to talk to him too. Like I was on that level. And it's like, bruh, it's like, I don't know, man. But I'm from the school where if I didn't ask you to be my girl, we didn't go together. We was just kicking it.
Okay, so basically, just to get ready to wrap up some things, your talking stage is still just kicking it until
Yeah,
you actually
it's just
make it
kicking it until,
official.
or like you said, even if it's not title wise, if we just say, okay, at this point, like I'm just talking to you, like in the female capacity, like I just talk to you, like so, are you still, talking to other folks? I just need the clarity so that I know how to proceed. Because if you still want to talk to other people, then I ain't finna be no idiot and just sit here and just talk to you, and you still talking to everybody else. So I do feel like, fellas, you need to go ahead and put some clarity on your situation once you kind of feel like you really digging it.
They need to do what, Trap?
You gotta put some clarity on it because if you
Okay.
digging her, you gotta put the clarity on it because y'all may be seeing things two different ways, man, and it's possible. Like I don't feel bad because you may be head over heels and she's not because you don't know her past. She may have came out of a situation where a guy was just as nice as you was this time around, and she just trying to keep everything light initially until she feel comfortable.
How long does she have to feel comfortable though? Don't you think that she
Mhm.
should already feel comfortable if she already talking to him? Or am I
Mm,
wrong?
yeah, but sometimes you can just be talking to somebody and y'all ain't been out yet, or y'all have been out and y'all ain't been to each other place. So it's been like public visitation. Y'all haven't really been on like a private mission. Like we all just either at your place or her place. Because some people will kind of keep you in the restaurant, bar for a
Yeah.
little bit, and I mean it could be a host of reasons. It could be kids at the crib, like
But
I
to be
respect the one
honest
that
with
don't
you,
let you meet the kids.
I don't think they even doing that anymore, Trap. They straight to fucking. So people know what people bedroom.
You're right. You're right. You really is right. It ain't. It have changed like
Oh
significantly.
god, shit! The date come later after you pop some pussy. I don't.
Yeah.
No, you think I'm laughing for play, but it's for real because
Nah, I feel you.
I'm about to tell this. Like, I actually got cut off because I was just like, "Take me on a date," and he was like, I'm not wasting no money on you if I don't know what it's hitting on. I'm like, what?
What? Hey, he was honest.
And look, and thank you for being honest because I don't talk to you.
Yeah, he was
Because
honest.
yeah, and I appreciate him for being honest. But what they say, you gotta know your worth. And
Hmm.
if you think that I'm getting ready to pop my pussy, excuse my language, y'all, pop my vagina for just to see if a nigga gonna take me out on a date.
Because what is the date trash?
What if we don't? That's why I don't get it. Like I think it should be always be like a. I think some things deserve a vibe check. You'll know if you feeling somebody or not for real, and then you know if you're gonna want to fuck somebody for real. But I feel like sometimes it's a vibe thing. Some people just fuck a person, do off to their physical attraction, But as
Then
far
lead with
as
that. Lead with that. Don't even. I just feel like you lead with that because I mean I done got way more pussy just kind of laying that out up front.
what, just saying what, just being straight up, like I just want
Yeah,
to
I'm
fuck.
I'm physically attracted. Like shit, it's about 2 in the morning. Shit, what you trying to do? That work.
Hey,
I don't want the phone number right now. I want you to come with me. Hail Mary.
so, and then what happens after? Like, do y'all go into a talking stage? Then after that, do you respect? Like,
I could sometimes, but sometimes it just may be one of them situations where you just fuck first.
get? Oh, okay,
You
y'all.
just a cut it, buddy.
Okay, y'all heard what Trump had to say. And
Because a
I'm a
lot of
cut.
times you learn more after the fuck. Oh, I got a man. I got a what? My bad. We just had a little too much to drink, and things happen. But I do like what we did. So if you want to continue this, then yeah. Well, I mean that happens. That does
Y'all,
happen.
do
So as you get into a
y'all get
situationship,
Trump? Yeah, that's definitely how you get in situationships. That's definitely how you get into it. And yeah, yeah. But anyway, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just wrap this thing up. And we're gonna continue the conversation another time, Trap. I appreciate you so much for coming through and chopping it up with me, your girl Glow. I greatly appreciate that. But before we do head out, if you could tell the people where they can find you at.
if you got Twitter, X, as they now call it, that's a crazy
Twitter.
name still. Exactly, it's still Twitter. It's at Trapstar1. If you got IG, it's at the Star Baby Baby, TheStarBaby, and we got at Stars Atmosphere on both platforms. Check us out, Stars Atmosphere on YouTube. As you see, Jones Innovative Consultant is my new endeavor. We kind of, go over credit consulting plans and map out your financial future. So if these are services that you may need, don't hesitate to reach out. Glow, I appreciate it as always. Like I said, I love coming on here. So anytime you need me, don't hesitate to shoot me a message. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe and join the list like she asked y'all to at the beginning so y'all can stay in tune with what's going on.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, Trap, you better come through, being a consultant and then, telling folks what they need to do for me. I greatly appreciate that. And I greatly appreciate the fact that, you find yourself having fun being on Conversations with Glo. It really means a lot to me. And of course, I'm definitely going to hit you up, because this is not the last time that we're going to have a conversation with each other. But again, I do want to thank you so much for coming through. And for the people that has been out there listening, I do want to thank you so much for tuning in. Excuse me, y'all. I do want to thank you so much for tuning in to Conversations with Glo Radio Show. Y'all already know what it is. In the meantime, between time, peace out.